with the old. See the new bar. Turn to the other side. A lot more space. Are you comfortable, Jay?
No, not at all.
We'll put your welds on video so you can, everybody can inspect them and criticize.
Oh, they will. You should look at the ones in the back though. Those are the good ones.
Are they?
Yeah, oh yeah. They're all the good ones where you can't see.
I don't know if I'm getting them or not. All right, Junior, show me how you get in this thing.
Dang it. Usually I think the NASCAR step in is probably.
I'm gonna overlay ballet music to this.
Oh, sweet.
Or opera.
I feel actually safe in here.
Yeah. Seat goes in and out okay?
Fine, yeah, no issue.
You're lucky the A-pillar is fixed.
Oh yeah, if the A-pillar wasn't fixed, it'd be trash. Like.
Is Jim Bob coming back to finish welding?
Yeah, he's gonna do more tomorrow, and then we still have to do our roof X.
Oh yeah, we still gotta do the other A-pillar.
So we gotta do the other
The
A-pillar.
other door X. You haven't welded the back ones in yet either. There's still a lot left to do.
Yeah. Honestly, I would be able to run it without the roof X for right off.
Yeah. Might as well do it while you're into it, I'm thinking.
Yeah. I'll try and go ahead tomorrow and get that side when he shows up. I'll maybe try and cut that out earlier in the day and fab everything up, tack it all.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I can bend up the other bar or whatever.
when
You
he
can.
gets here, he can weld it up.
Yeah. I like it though.
I know, that's it.
When the rear bars are in and everything, we need to cut them other rear bars out though, seriously.
Yep.
There's no sense having that in there. It's not doing anything. It's just weight for nothing.
So no, we'll go ahead and do that, and it'll be good. Be another.
Are you going to X the rear bars or
I don't know.
put some cross pieces or what?
I don't know.
What does your schematic show back there?
I mean, it depends. A lot of those cars are simple. They just go down with the rear bars, and that's it. We don't have to do anything. I just do think that it might be good for chassis.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. To me, it would take some twist out of it.
Yeah. I think honestly, part of the job for sure is safety, but a lot of it too is just making sure that the chassis is stiffer, the chassis is better. I mean, the stiffer chassis, the car is going to go quicker with the same.
A
better chassis, the car is going to be quicker.
We're doing it for safety, but there's no sense not getting a better chassis at the same time.
No, that's it. So, no, but this is already huge. I find, you know, what I mean,
Yeah.
like that's a ton safer too, especially. I mean,
Yep.
it's not really very comparable even. I mean, it's leaps and bounds.
No, and it's tied in on the bottom too. And I mean, it used to be bolted, and now it's welded, so or will be welded. I mean, it should be.
Yeah, I mean, it was through bolted into another plate. It was just sandwiching the floor, but
Yeah. I mean,
it's yet again better.
had 6 grade 8 bolts, and I wasn't worried about it. That part of it.
It's sort of great. Like, I mean.
But
But I mean, definitely going to the 750 style cage. You know, I mean, we're going to be 750 with. I think we'll end up with a couple extra bars than our 750. We really have to.
Except the dash bar.
The one, yeah, that's in the dash bar. I could on my front outriggers. I could put one behind the dash as long as it's within 6 inches of this, and I could pass that. But I just still don't know what there is for space back there with all our stuff going on.
We could run one across the front, but we got a problem with if you'll never get the instrument panel out of it.
Yeah.
If you want that factory instrument panel, unless we modify something.
No, but I'm saying we could go behind the dash with it.
Yeah, but I mean, the realistic thing would be just to go right across.
Yeah.
I just don't know that we can do it and ever get the instrument cluster out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is my thinking.
We almost have to do it a loop.
I don't know, is it legal with a loop?
Probably not.
If it is, we could do that.
The dashboard part, I'm not super worried about, anyways.
The other thing, if it was legal, we could actually just kind of go. We could bend it right up and over and down, follow that shape. It'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
You know, be something you could do.
Yeah, that's not really a hill I'm super willing to die on, or nor do I really, I guess, care that much about that part.
Well, it sort of ties everything together in that middle
Sure,
part,
it'd be
and keeps
better.
it from coming in on you.
Sure, it'd be
I
better.
don't think it's a bad thing to have. Plus, it takes, again, if you're talking about chassis stiffness,
Yeah,
it ladders it,
for
you know.
sure.
So
For sure. Well, we could do a low bar too. I just don't know the height.
I don't think you want a low bar shifting it. You know, you're a clutch car. You get a low bar, you're going to bang yourself on it.
Well, not really exactly banging the clutch all the time.
No, but you're doing the hit.
Well, for sure. I'm talking about something tight up here.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this could accidentally get a hole in it.
But we could get rid of that part too.
It could run right along here. We're not using the glove box door or anything.
That lower part we don't have to have.
It could run right along there,
Yeah.
tight to the dash here, and it would be fine, honestly.
Yeah.
It just needs to miss the steering column, which we could put a small kick in it for the steering column.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that would more than do the job.
I might check the rules on it though. If we could go up and over the dash, like up over the top of the instrument cluster,
I
it'd
think
be all right.
right there is probably ideal, really.
Probably is.
I mean, and it wouldn't look bad. It's not like we got anything really.
That lower piece under the column doesn't need to be there, and it unbolts. I mean,
Oh, that's it.
that could go. We could stretch a piece across there pretty easy,
Mm-hmm.
but it'd be all right.
Yeah, so we got some stuff going on, but it's gonna work out. It's a lot nicer in here, that's for sure. Especially this stuff's cool, and all that laddering there and stuff. Like, I mean, that makes for a lot.
Oh yeah, it's a lot stronger. Let's see you get out.
Yeah, that's the non-fun part. But actually, the key is on that is you just do the 2 feet through the door hole thing.
You can't get it. You can't crawl out NASCAR style.
No.
Really?
Well, I can. It's just the floor is dirty and slippery,
Yeah.
and you fall over yourself. It's not ideal. But
Yeah.
no. So, I mean, this is good progress. We got to do our other door racks. The good part is, this is, of course, exclusive to this side.
Yeah.
Which that piece was almost a half an hour to notch properly. It was
Yeah, it's a
pain in
long
the ass.
notch on the bottom.
And it's still got a pretty decent gap, so.
It's quite a difference. Just step out of the way there. I'll just go from one side to the other.
Yeah.
It's quite a difference.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you start looking at it.
Yeah, and our amount, you look at the car from the side profile, you don't even see that.
Yeah. The other bar was made stupid.
Yeah, it was
just a
poor kit deal.
I think old S&W missed it on that one.
Yeah. I don't remember was that an S&W. That was a Rose, wasn't it?
It might have been a Rhodes. Maybe I'm shitting on the wrong people here. Now we got this bar in place, eh? Just sitting there.
Yeah, she's sitting
So that'll tie in, come up through here. We'll eliminate this one right here. But then you look at one side compared to the other.
Yeah, it was
None of that.
a functional cage, but it wasn't exactly the pinnacle of
It's
safety.
a functional cage for a 10-second bracket car.
I mean, look across it looks a lot more sporty, that's for sure.
It was not made for what we're doing by any stretch. So
no, that's going to be a lot better of a car. That's
yeah, I'm curious to see how it affects it.
yeah, me too.
You know,
Me too.
cool.
Way we figured it is that material weight difference. Picked up a couple pieces, about 5 inches of that old tubing, the 133 wall, is about the same weight as 2 feet of the 083 Velcro molly.
We should get the scales down and just get 2 pieces the same length and
I think it's.
figure percentages.
I mean, there's a lot more material in the 133 wall.
It's 133 or 125?
133.
Ooh, and this is 80.
83.
Okay, so it's not half, but
Well, I can tell you it feels more than half.
yeah.
I don't know why it feels more than half.
I don't know either. It does feel wicked heavy, that stuff.
But I can tell you a very short piece of this versus.
You're still going to have 2 pieces of the old cage. That's all we're gonna have left.
Like this piece versus this piece is barely heavier. You know,
Just hold that up.
You can fit 3 of it. It's hardly heavier.
Hold the edge up. You see.
Oh, it's all beveled.
It's bird. Yeah, you can't really see.
But hang on, maybe yeah, I've got one here already ground out to do a fit with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all our fitment is just done with a grinder by hand. Honestly, I've been pretty proficient at that stuff. I mean, I got for sure some hours in fitting.
Oh yeah, you do no matter how you do it. I mean,
but
they're nice tight fits. Like
yeah,
looks good.
It worked out. So no, everything. I've had a couple little bit of sloppy fits here and there, but I mean,
sloppy, but it's nothing sloppy that you're not having to use gobs of filler rod.
No.
In what you're calling sloppy.
No, for sure.
I saw one there that needed a little extra filler rod. The only one I really saw that I could really criticize. I think it was that guy there.
Yeah, you can see Joe weaved it in pretty hardcore, which it worked out. Yeah. You wouldn't really know it, but
you compare it to the rest of them, though, it is definitely
noticeable.
But
no, so I mean, this looks a lot safer and a lot. Yeah. I'm kind of excited.
I'm sure it more than looks a lot safer.
I'm kind of excited to go to the track with it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And sort of see.
We made some good changes with taking that stuff out of the back so it can, squat a little bit and.
Yeah, that's it. We should adjust on those shocks a little bit. I should pull some rebound out of them. I really don't think they need all the rebound they've got.
Probably not. No, I think we were trying to suck it down from the bounce coming off those bump stops or body mounts. They were effectively bump stops.
Identified as bump stops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for sure, that's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but it seemed to, if anything, it just had way more traction.
Maybe an easier learning curve,
If anything, it just had way more traction.
You still got to finish your tune.
Yeah, I want to play around a little bit with trying to build boost quicker, because I think the way it felt when we went up there, I think we're actually be able to start putting boost in it at the line.
Yeah, I think we will.
I think,
I think we got shit figured out there last year to where we're now.
I think now, we were launching at 3 pounds of boost.
If you make 3,800 pounds leaving the 1-teens, it'll be pretty impressive.
We ran 130 last year, leaving on like 3 pounds.
I thought we ran in the 20s.
We ran in the 20s year before.
I thought we got it back into the 20s last year.
Maybe we did one pass.
I thought at the end we were running like steady, like 530s.
Yeah.
We got it into
60 foot.
I thought we had some 28s, 27s.
Oh, maybe we did.
It's
Anyways, we're kind of there. It can definitely get sped up. It was what we were fighting at the end was just a little bit of a wheelie problem.
Yeah.
Now that part of that, of course, I think was caused by the fact that we effectively had bump stops in it.
We may have a wheelie problem. It's that part I don't.
That's unforeseen still, but I mean, I think we have the technology to tighten front up and stuff. And
it's pretty fucking tight now. I'm not sure.
Like I think we're gonna be able to get it down because definitely at the end of the year last year I was able to tighten the shocks and not to put wheel speed in it. So it would indicate to me that
eventually though we're gonna be
it's functional.
Eventually we're gonna get enough wheel speed. The front end's coming back up, so it is what it is.
We're doing fair. We're gonna put our radials on it when they get it prepped properly for the radials.
For radials, yeah.
I am curious to see how much, if yet again, we can pick up in the 60 foot. Because, we ran at the end of the year, the track was fairly poor. It was not anything special, and we were running consistent, really good 60 foot. And honestly, we had all the power in it that the surface would take because I tried adding a little bit of boost earlier in the run, and it started shaking the tires and then shook and spin. So,
the track really wasn't. We were running 30s on a day all the street cars were there, and the track had been glued in the morning, and that's it. And not really glued either, just enough.
No, that's it. It had some glue in the first 60 feet, and then it was pretty much...
You were pretty much on a no-prep surface guys were using...
Yeah, it was probably comparable to a front side no-prep. We were going to be in the 20s. And then
we're going to be doesn't count.
No, but it was on a track to a 20s pass, and the O2 sensor screwed up and dumped a bunch of fuel in it and just impute.
Well, I'm thinking if you're going to get faster, we got to put that big pulley on that fuel pump.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
or
sure
on
we
the
can,
drive.
I think we can go 5 teens on that boost. I don't think we need that boost to go 5 teens.
No, maybe not.
You know.
But we were starting to run out of fuel. So
Yeah, which I would kind of like until we get those new pistons in. I don't necessarily know I want to turn it up.
No, probably not.
You know, I mean, I could maybe go up a pound or
We're
two.
probably flirting with enough disaster.
But I don't. Yeah, no, I don't really need to woof the cookies of this poor thing all over the track there.
No.
No,
We'll blow up a bunch of expensive parts for nothing.
No, that's it. So we're probably should be
No
smart.
word on the Pistons?
No, I haven't heard anything. I should call.
Yeah, would be interesting because we've been our 14 weeks now.
Oh god, yeah.
You know.
Oh god, yeah. So, I mean, that would be neat.
Then we have another job. We got to pull it back apart.
Honestly, if we have it running and everything's functional, I'm not going to be offended to do that because it could get resealed anyways and kind of just a quick
Wouldn't hurt it.
update. Especially then, you know, if we do find out that the chassis is working properly and we want to go like good force, you know, I mean, turn it up, like.
Yeah, if we get the Pistons in it,
Not an issue, you know. Even like this, we could probably turn it up another pound or two. It would probably be fine.
I think honestly, I don't know with the tune you got if you start putting boost to it earlier, you know, and leave a little harder, you might go fours anyway because it ain't going to take a lot.
Yeah, we're chopping.
Because you're plenty fast out the back and
We're chopping 140 in the boost ramp. It's only all in over 4 seconds. So, I mean, you know, like we have.
That's it. If you can get that in 2.5 seconds,
exactly.
you're
probably a 4 for sure.
You're probably going your fours.
Yeah. No, that's it. So.
That's it.
So now when we paired our last 35s, we had pulled the weights out of the back of the car and we slowed, the 60-foot slowed down to like 137s and stuff like that. We're running 535 with a 137/60. And we were running before with the 130/60 the same time.
I was going to say we needed a driver's side weight, but now that we've fixed that rear end so it's not...
I don't...
So it can travel?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm thinking we maybe don't need that weight.
No, we very well may not. And really, there's probably no real weight to know without going and testing it.
That's what. And now we've changed everything. So all the shit we learned last year, we're going to unlearn here for a minute. But
I'm not really afraid of that, though. I think it's definitely all for the better.
We never have been afraid of it.
We still have, but I mean, I think this is only an improvement. I mean, the car can really, realistically, only be better.
Yeah, I don't think we've done anything to hurt it. We're going to have to.
We're
going to have to unlearn a little bit of what we learned.
Definitely. So anyways, we do have to go ahead. I got to change these pipes.
Yeah, well, we still got a few jobs to do.
Routed down and stuff, but definitely not this weekend, but maybe the weekend after.
I think the weekend after we can go.
We can be out there going.
I think so.
Because this week I have a paint job to do and a few things, so I got some, and I got to get that 440
done. Get my freaking motor done.
Yeah, I know.
All right, my head's too.
Yes, your head's for your car that you're not working on.
I'm driving my car.
Exactly.
I can't work on my car because my motor's not done because the heads aren't done.
We're going to lose the shop.
We're going to lose the shop.
Obviously.
I'll lose the race if I don't have my good motor.
Well,
I have to beat that POS 56 Chevy with the LS in it.
Well, the 56 Chevy doesn't even have a motor. The motor guy's just not motoring or something.